I will come back here in November to train some pastors, because we are going to have a special effort for government officials and so forth. And of course, when people ask me, what is it that you preach? Is it the three angels' messages? And I say, no, what I preach is Jesus, because Jesus is the good news. Jesus is the gospel. The gospel is not a theory, it is a person. Now here, important, Jesus says, go therefore, make disciples of all nations. Now this is comprehensive, the whole world. Baptizing them. Now this is very important, baptize. What does it mean and why do we baptize? Before I elaborate on that, in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit. Now notice, everyone baptized is baptized in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. What does it mean? Jesus, all authority, he sent us to baptize in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. And then he insists, you want to remain free, keep the Sabbath. Why? Because the Sabbath reminds you your dignity. You were created in the image of God. Every person. And by the way, I will develop that this week. You know, because we are created in God's image, we are sacred people, temples. You know, but people respect more temples than human beings. Isn't that tragic? But every person, even the person sitting beside you right now, is a habitation of God, the Holy Spirit, temple of the Holy Spirit. This is the reason why when you are baptized in the name of the Father, the Son, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit, who gives new life, by the way, the name of your church. New life. In other words, you know, I travel a lot, and in my travel, it's my responsibility to meet other Christians also, even though this aspect of our work, unfortunately, is misunderstood. But let me just tell you this. Our work as PAL, and maybe during the question and answer later, I can expand a little more. This is like the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. So imagine a country without a Ministry of Foreign Affairs. See? So the Adventist Church has its Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and that is what PAL department is. We represent the church in the public space, right? We are the face of the church to reach out to government officials, but also to other leaders, Christians, and religions. We don't share the same beliefs in everything, no. But we don't hate people, and we don't insult people. We are not, you know, zealous terrorists who think that the Adventist message is always about what's wrong with other people. It is not that. The Adventist message is what's right with God, Jesus Christ. Adventists, listen to this, seventh day, created in God's image, human dignity. Adventists, those who eagerly wait for the one who is coming to put an end to evil, to put an end to Satan, and to create a world where there will be justice and righteousness, where there will be no more suffering, no more pain, no more disease. I mean, it will be over. It is another world. And this is what God promises to do. So my prayer for new life is that you embrace fully Jesus. I mean, fully, because he is all we need. And I was just telling you, in my meeting with other people, sometimes Catholics will ask me, Dr. Diop, why don't you recognize the leadership of the Pope or the leadership of the Patriarch? I will say, we don't despise Catholics. We Seventh-day Adventists, Jesus Christ is our sufficiency. We don't need any other leader but Jesus. And actually, that doesn't mean we despise people. No. In fact, we ought to be kind to other people. So we don't insult. I mean, who is the accuser of the brethren? Satan. We don't want to have anything to do with him. Now, but we don't have to share their belief. I cannot believe in the supremacy of a human being. Why? Because Jesus Christ is our sufficiency. That is enough. But would that prevent me to be kind to Catholics, to Muslims, and you name it? No. And actually next week I will develop a little more. The continent of Africa, you have 49% of Christians in Africa and 41% of Muslims. And there are some tensions in some places. What is our role as Seventh-day Adventists? People of peace.
Daher ermahne ich dich ernstlich vor dem Angesicht Gottes und des Herrn Jesus Christus, der Lebendige und Tote richten wird, um seiner Erscheinung und seines Reiches willen. Verkündige das Wort, tritt dafür ein, es sei gelegen oder ungelegen. Überführe, tadle, ermahne mit aller Langmut und Belehrung. Denn es wird eine Zeit kommen, da werden sie die gesunde Lehre nicht ertragen, sondern sich selbst nach ihren eigenen Lüsten Lehrer beschaffen, weil sie empfindliche Ohren haben. Und sie werden ihre Ohren von der Wahrheit abwenden und sich den Legenden zuwenden. Ich kenne deine Werke und deine Bemühungen und dein Ausharren, und dass du die Bösen nicht ertragen kannst. Und du hast die geprüft, die behaupten, sie seien Apostel und sind es nicht, und hast sie als Lügner erkannt. Ich kenne deine Werke und deine Drangsal und deine Armut, du bist aber reich. Und die Lästerung von denen, die sagen, sie seien Juden und sind es nicht, sondern eine Synagoge des Satans.